And welcome to another Do Not Disturb dog walk. Apparently there's a lookout up here, so I had no idea. I didn't come here for that, but it must be up there amongst them trees on the top of this little hill here, so let's go see if we can see what can be seen from the lookout. Couple of extra dogs today. That's good, eh? Mocha on the left here. She's pretty much a guest dog. She doesn't normally live with us, but that's the good thing about us being pet sitters / foster care people. You're gonna, from time to time, on our dog walk recordings, you're gonna see the odd random other dogs. The ones we meet in public and the ones that we're taking care of temporarily. Quigley's the star of the show. The channel's named after him, obviously. And Tautau, he's our other housemate. Hey, he was a foster dog too. Rescues. Not sure about Mocha. I'm not sure that she was a rescue, but anyway, I've got those two small dogs handheld here, and Quigley's at about my waist, harnessed to my waist. Oh, I love that it's shady up here. It's a hot day. Pretty breezy. Somebody comes up here and mows the grass on the regular. That's nice to see. Very cool. Guess we should rate the park bench. That's a solid level 4 park bench on the Adventures of Quigley Woggle's park bench rating scale, which, we score out of 8 points. 4 is average, obviously. Levels 1, 2 and 3 are various levels of terrible. Please fix or replace. I guess there's a level 0 too. In my mind there is. Level 0 is, well, there used to be a park bench here, but it's so degraded. It's become a non-facility. Alright, and so 5s and 6s are good on the rating scale. They're really good. And then level 7 and 8 are theoretical. They don't really exist in real life. So I'm pleased we came up to this lookout because, I don't know, I got confused, but me and Quigley have been here before, I'll tell you that much. So you can look up that recording if you like. And we walked all the way over here. That's good. And I didn't really know about this walkway and this entrance that we've come up. But it's not the one that I wanted. I wanted to revisit that one that we went to before. So now, because we've been up to this lookout, I've managed to become, aware of which way to go to get to that place. Otherwise I think we're just going to end up over there in that car park if we keep following this walkway. So we will go back to the road, that's fine. A little bit of street walk between this walkway entrance and the one that I was actually looking for. Get a nice view of the local BMX. No, it's a skate park. I said BMX because I can see kids on bikes. I think that might be a swimming pool facility there. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can't actually see a pool. There is a mini golf attached to it. Don't mind me, I'm just being a little bit tour guidey. That's my usual MO. I've got some rules on this YouTube channel that, you know, I tend to blather and skite throughout every recording. Talk about whatever, pretty much. Whatever comes to mind. Always off the cuff. Nothing really too pre-prepared or planned, except for the fact that every single episode I reiterate the same housekeeping quality assurance guidelines for you viewers every time. I don't know, I'm just trying to make them kind of a meme of the channel. The first slogan is, never mind the 6 o'clock news, because, you know, I talk about all sorts, but I'm not allowed to talk about anything that's on the 6 o'clock news. That's really just to keep these dog walk recordings a peaceful headspace. I do have opinions about things that are on the news, but I made it a heartfelt decision not to use these dog walks as a means for blathering to the world about those sorts of issues, politics and war and la-da-da-da. Yeah, so you might catch me out every now and again. That would be the challenge. You might, I challenge you to catch me out talking about things that are on the 6 o'clock news, and if you catch me out, jump in the comments and let me know, hey, you're not allowed to talk about that, please don't. Hey, and there's another rule on this YouTube channel, the number 2 rule, pun intended. The rule is represented by the slogan, show us the poop, which is like a reverse psychological slogan for all you viewers. Just type into the comments if you like. Show us the poop, because you're mad that you don't get to see the poop. Yeah, because the quality assurance guideline related to this is the fact that, well, you get to enjoy the dog walk experience vicariously. We're pretty no frills, not very high on production value. We just push record the walk, and then share it with y'all, and that's fine. That's great, actually. I like that. It's authentic and real, and I'm not really cutting anything out or editing stuff. But the poop happening, the dogs pooping, dogs plural as it is the case this episode for sure. Yeah, we don't record that. There's been the odd time where I've occasionally got it on camera, and I have to go and load the files up into an editing suite just to clip those out so you don't get to see that. But otherwise, oh, this way. There are some other things that I would lump in there with poop that I would edit out too, which is, you know, because sometimes we bump into random strangers in public and they're not very nice people. And I only want to include, like, experiences. I mean, it hardly ever happens, honestly. Pretty much. 99% of people that we meet are lovely, kind, gracious people. But every now and again, there are some people that pop up that deserve to be edited out. And I can honestly say that that's only happened like once or twice. But one just happened the other day, which is why it comes to mind. If you watch our recent episode 285, I think it was, Do Not Disturb Dog Walk 285 at Te Rewa Bridge over there in New Plymouth. Yeah, we had some guy on a bicycle riding his bicycle up behind us, and he swore at us as he went past. That wasn't very nice. It's looking a whole lot like we're going to have this place to ourselves. Hey, that's pretty cool. What are you dogs up to? You're getting me all tangled. Tai hoa. Tautau Quigley. I'll just get untangled here. I'm not sure how many recordings we're going to make with young Mocha here. But she's with us for a couple of weeks, so we'll at least do this one. I feel bad about this. The sign telling us, for your safety, don't come this way. But this is the way that I intended to come. I guess I want to investigate. Why? Oh, I know why. I just realised why. Well, to make it even more obvious, do it before and after. Compare this recording to last time Quigley and I visited. It was real nice in here. All this long grass hadn't grown up. They've obviously been neglecting it lately, but it'll become clearer to you as we proceed why this area of the trail is technically closed right now. I'm pretty sure, because it's the holiday season, that there's no danger, but there is some forestry going on at the other end of this trail. Some forestry and the associated devastation and danger. But it's alright. Trust me, I will not endanger the lives of my animals. I'm just going to cruise as far as we're allowed to cruise and see what there is to be seen, but not do anything dangerous. I'm pretty slow through the grass because I do everything I can to not let these long grasses touch me, or to reduce it, because I mean I'd have to be some kind of Superman I'd have to have some kind of superpower to avoid it. But hey, Mocha, this way. Yeah. I am actually allergic to this stuff, which is sad. My skin gets all itchy. Alright, Mocha's like trying to get stuck under my feet right now. Let's see if I can remedy that. Alright. Good girl, Mocha. You follow me. Follow me. Kapai kuri. Titiro. Yeah, you can definitely do a before and after for this location with these dog walks, because it was all real nice last time we were here, eh, Quigley? And none of this messy forestry shenanigans was going on back then. In fact, I think we went traipsing all about in that forest, and now it's gone. I do have to wonder if they're going to move on to this clump of trees here, but I assume not, unless they want to clear them to create more pine tree forests. Oh, there is like a person in high vis over there. Oh no, that's just somebody in high vis who happens to be walking the trails like we are. Okay, good. It might not have even been high vis. I could be mistaken. It could be just bright coloured clothing that I was too anxious about seeing any actual forestry workers up here. So it just gave me the heebies. I wonder, while they've been working up here, while they were in the thick of it, if people came walking up in here, what would they do? Would they say, "Oi, you can't be in here"? It's very good that they've made some effort not to destroy the walking trail. They've pulled down the fences, they've traipsed all over it, but they haven't completely destroyed the trail or damaged it beyond usability. This way. I didn't know this was... No, that's a lie. I knew that this forestry had occurred, but I have forgot. You can see it from the highway when you're a road dog like me, coming by here every now and again, and when I saw the forestry was taking place here, I was shocked. I was like, "Oh, there's that nice walkway. There's that nice bushwalk that we were hanging out in Quigley. They've destroyed it." So as I've planned to bring us here today, I forgot about that. But that's okay. Now it's become an exploration to see what's left. We'll get into this shady bush and see what's left, and also get out of the sun for some time. And I need to give my dogs a drink of water. I keep meaning to fix Tautau's ear because it's flopped over and it looks dumb. There we go. Done. We did it. Oh, it's nice to be in the shade. Come on, Mocha. I'll wait for her. Come on. Let's go find a nice place to hang out and drink some water. yeah? Up the stairs? You want to go up the stairs? Let's go then. Come on then. So many stairs. I'm not surprised. We have been here before, eh, Quigs? And I remember I complained about the lookout up here being a lookout to nowhere because there was nothing to see. They planted new grass. Okay. Wow. Oh, it's a lookout again now. I assume it was a lookout a long time ago. They designated a lookout, walking trail and everything. And then private landowners over here grew a whole bunch of pine forest, and now they flopped it all down, presumably to make the money that they can make from it. And it's reinstated this spot here as a lookout. And over there is Mount Taranaki, which is, you know, probably the thing that you come up to this lookout to see more than anything else. Partially hidden in clouds today, that's fine though. That means it's always good when the clouds are like sitting on top of that mountain, because it means whatever lives up there is getting some moisture sustenance. Alright, I think we'll drink the water here and then we'll head back. Does that sound like a plan, you doggos? You want to drink some water with me? So this is the device that I use for water. I use this sucky rubber thing to suck the water out of it. But the other benefit is that this nozzle part can also dispense water for the dogs. I've joked in the past about wishing that I could figure out a way to pour it straight into Quigley's mouth, but we're not going anywhere, you dogs. I'm making a water drink. We've got this method here, which is like a little tiny bowl for the water for the dogs to drink. Drink the water. You can't really fight over it. Take turns, okay? Good boy, drink the water. Good boy, you drink the water. Good. You Tautau, wait your turn, Mr. Woggles. Wait your turn. Some more? There you go. Have some more. Drink the water. Oh, Quigley's in there. They're all going to be thirsty. Yeah, you want some more? Yep. There you go. More water. Good. Some more for Tautau? Yeah. Here. Mocha, you come have some. Yep. Drink some water. Good girl. Drink the water. That wasn't enough. Surely you're a thirsty dog. Yeah. Drink the water. Okay. Good girl. You drink the water. Oh, she's a bit skittish. Mocha, hi mai. Drink the water. Come on. Yep. I got you. You come over here. Yep. Drink the water. There's some water. I know you wanted some. Yeah. Good girl. You drink the water. Drink the water. Huh? Maybe if I hold it to her mouth. Yep. Good girl. You drink it. You drink the water. Can't buy. Good girl. You drink the water. Tautau. Hide in my. Hide in my, Tautau. Do you want some more water? Do you want some more water? Alright, it looks like Mocha hasn't had enough. Let's give her some more, huh? Yep. Tautau, hide in my. Good boy. You're a good boy. That's my good boy. Mocha's very thirsty. Let's give her some more, huh? Here you go, Mocha. Oh, I've mishandled this. Anyway, have some more. There you go. Thirsty dog. That's good. Okay, Tautau, hide my. See if you want some more. Hide my, Tautau. Yeah. Come on. Tautau. Here. I forgot to bring the treats. Treats is a surefire way of getting them to come back. Here, come have some water. Look. Here you go. Hey. Hide my. Tautau. Te tero. Te inu. Yep. Come here. I need to untangle you anyway. Yeah. Drink the water. Drink. Yeah. Look. Water. Yeah, drink. Alright, Quigley, you can have the rest. Quigs. The water. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Tautau! Hide in my. You come back here. Okay. Hey! Tautau! Come here. Come here, Tautau. You wait. Tautau! Oi! Come here. Here. Come on. Come back here. Tautau. Tai hoa kuri. Here. Oh, this is not ideal. Tautau. Tautau! Wait! You wait. You wait. Tautau! Tai hoa kuri. Alright, he is captured. Sorry viewers, you had to endure that stressful moment with me because of this little guy. Alright, let's go. You're on the tether again. I feel safe about you. That's the way it should be. I go back home now. Wherever I may home, because we live in a house bus, in case you didn't know, viewers, and we're just visitors in this town. It's good to be roaming. Happy New Year, by the way. This is my, what is it? What day is it? The 2nd? I thought about doing a recording yesterday, the 1st of January, but anyway, I kind of don't need you all to care about what day it is. It's more or less this is more of a timeless space that I'm trying to create here, so. But yeah, first recording of 2026. Woohoo! This way. This way. Back the way we came, okay? This way. Mocha, come on. Let's go. Titiro kuri. Titiro kuri. That's the way you're supposed to say it. Kuri means jog. Titiro means look. I like that word. When I sing it to the dogs, I'm not just saying look dogs, I'm saying have a look around doggies, look at the beautiful world. All of that subtext is in it for me. As beautiful as it could be on this particular day, post local deforestation, eh? I have brainstorming what am I going to do when I get back to the house bus, because it's parked in the sun and it's a hot day. It's not really ideal for us to be hanging out in it when it's really hot. It's only a couple of degrees warmer inside of the bus than it is outside. That's pretty much as hot as it ever gets. Just a couple of degrees hotter. And I put up sun shields and things to deflect some of the heat. That helps. But the ideal thing to do is to locate it in the shade. If we're going to hang out in it during the day, a shady spot's good. I wonder what the temperature is today. Here's something else I've been thinking about. The Alphabet Company has recently empowered an artificial intelligent assistant into my watch, which it didn't. When I first got the watch, it wasn't a thing. I actually knew it wasn't a thing, and I tried to make it a thing, and I couldn't find a reliable software product to put into the phone, into the watch. I couldn't find a software product that I liked, and a lot of them I disliked immensely because it's the usual reason. They ask for money. And they say, "Oh, I could do this and that for you, but you have to pay." And like, that's fine. I guess that's how they make money. I mean, they have to make money, don't they? These billion-dollar corporations. I'm on the verge of talking about stuff that's on the 6 o'clock news here, I realise, but it's relevant to the channel because I've been wondering whether or not it's the first question, and if yes, how and why and what ways do we include the AI assistant in our content? Because already, without asking, the Alphabet Corporation has been including AI into the YouTube platform for everybody. So you can go to our content and everybody else's content, and you can interview the AI about its understanding of the content. So I've actually found that to be quite interesting, to see what it knows about our content based on the things that I've been saying during these recordings. And I'm mostly interested. It's all right when it does a good job, when it says things that are true, but it also makes mistakes. I try to be as easy to understand as I can be, right? But yeah, it makes mistakes. And it says I said stuff that I didn't say. I'm shutting up now because there's a local over here. I don't want to spook him. Looks like the kind of guy that doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm going to swerve away from him. Kia ora. Looks like he's on a mission to extract himself some free firewood from the area. That would be my assumption as to what he's up to. But anyway, it's really none of our business. Tautau. Come on, Mocha. Just getting a bit tangled up back there. What can we do with the AI assistant? Well, potentially, when I'm pondering a question whilst we're on a dog walk and I don't know the answer, I guess we could ask Google. Hey. And it's got to be a first time for everything, and maybe today's the day. I'm contemplating it. So the assistant's pretty easy to turn on. Just hold this button and ask a question. What time is it in New York? Oh. No, it didn't respond. That's part of the reason for testing it. No. Try again. What time is it in New York? It's very slow to respond. Oh, shit! Well, you need to be better at being a dog than that. That was stupid. He quit. It didn't answer. I'm thinking it might be to do with Do Not Disturb being on. So let's have a go. Oh, it's off. I'm sure I turned that on. I've been having trouble with that lately. What time is it in Los Angeles? It doesn't answer. I do have to wonder. There's no reason for it not to interact except for the fact that I'm recording right now. Ask Gemini. Ask Gemini. Gemini will tell you nothing. Alright, well I guess that answers that question. Thanks, Google. Oh, I lost a dog. Tautau! Here! Here! Okay, carry on. Alright, I'll just go home and figure that out another day. I guess it doesn't have to be the watch. If I've got another phone, I could ask another phone. But anyway. Where am I going to find some shade to park our big house bus? That is the question. Come on. Over there in the cemetery, just over there is heaps of shade. That's where we'll relocate the bus. Yep, I'm sure that's entirely reasonable. Good doggies. That was quite the walk, quite a bit of exercise for these two small dogs. Water off a duck's back for Quigley. If you're interested, I think it'll be the episode before this one. On the last day of 2025, old Quigley and I celebrated by going out to Te Rewa Bridge, cycleway with the new pedal chopper. It's the old pedal chopper with the new motor and battery pack. We took that for a spin. Quigley loves riding beside me when I'm riding the bicycle. So that's quite joyous. When I figured that out sometime last year, early last year, I think about this time last year, me and Quigley went for a ride on a rental bike. And that's when I learned that he likes doing that. And we've been on a mission all of this year gone by to get the bike back going. I'm mostly talking about it because I could see it hanging on the back of that beautiful house bus of ours there. Yeah, so if you think you might have been watching all the way to the end of this episode with us today and you still haven't had enough, we've had enough for today, but you haven't had enough, so you'd like to see some more of our awesome dog walking content, well, just have a look at the episode before this one if you'd like to go for a cycle ride with us on that beautiful bike over there. Come on, the dogs are going real slow. They're so slow, they must be fatiguing. Yeah, I know, it's got a rusty chain. I've been intending to do something about that. Alright. Climb aboard, te pahi, kuri. Up, inside, inside, up. Good doggies, inside, inside. Good doggies. Inside, Quigley. What degrees is it? 29 degrees inside. 29 here in the front. It's cooler. It's not as hot inside the bus. What are you doing, Quigley? Inside. Up. Up. Here. I don't know what his problem was. He's just hanging out down there, refusing to come in. Alright, let's do this, eh? Are you guys ready? Mocha? Take this off. She's a little bit afraid of me, so I have to be gentle. And we'll just take Quigley's harness all the way off. Ta-da! And that's a problem. This is getting worn out, guys. Let's go and move this bus into the shade. I don't often wear the camera driving the bus, but every now and again I like to show you that aspect of our lives. Tautau's still got his harness on, but he can handle it. He can wait. I need to pump the seat up. Oh, I found it. Oh, I'm glad that didn't find me. I was looking for this thing earlier. The music. I came here without listening to music because I couldn't find that. I'll find the cemetery entrance eventually. That's it there. My signal on so that this van that's pulling out knows that's where I'm going. Alright, real plain sailing from here on out. Hey, Tautau, let's get that harness off you, buddy. Hey, good. Alright. Oh, Mocha climbed into her house. Oh, what a good girl. You guys want some more water to drink? You guys want another water drink? Hey? Good? Good doggies. Alright, well that's going to be the end. I'm going to thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.